Oh, yeah. Can you dig it? Well, hello, dearly beloved. Welcome to the show. It's Untethered Live on a Friday night. I'm your host, Jake Johnson. How are you doing out there? What's going on in your neck of the woods? What's happening, everybody? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Good to be here. John is first in chat. Hey, John, joining me always is Amanda the Bandhammer.
Howdy, Untethered Live.
John says, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone had a blessed day and night. That's a lot. That's asking a lot there, John. A day and a night? Whew. Good gracious.
And an hour early. More than an hour early.
Judy says, I'm an hour early. A little more than an hour. You've been here a while. Hi, Judy. Judy says, hey, Nugget, and hey, Jake and Amanda.
Hi, Judy.
Hi. How are you? You want to be my neighbor? I think it's too late.
Want to be a member? Want to be a member?
Want to be a member? John says, hi, Judy Hearts. Hey, John, look at that badge you got. When did that happen? Did I know that happened?
Yes. That happened last month.
Last month, yeah. Looks good on you, buddy. Amy's here. Hi, Amy. Amy says, here's a Bible verse, Hebrews 11:16. But without faith, it is impossible to please him, meaning God. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You must believe that if you're going to come to God. So you got to diligently seek God to be coming to God. And you got to believe that he believes that you believe that he believes that. It's true. Amy says, hey, John, hey, Jake, John, and Judy. Hi, JJJ. And Amanda. Hang on, my chat jumped
807.
immediately.
It's my turn anyway.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Nugget, here's your gold star. Hi, Nugget and Judy and Amy. Hi, Untethered Live family. Happy Friday.
Camel.
No, TGIF.
TGIF.
I hope everyone had a good week. Hiya, Jake. How are you tonight?
I'm fantastic. Like Miss Piggy on a prom date.
Woohoo.
You know what that means, don't you?
Means she's getting some pork.
Porkies. Oink.
Uh-huh.
I got a nice hot cup of coffee.
Imagine that.
Thank you to the person that provides the coffee for the show. I do appreciate that.
You're
It
welcome.
is a regular cup of joe, just the way I like it. Nice and hot. Like I like my women. Bitter and slightly confusing. Don't you want to have a cup with me? If so, go to the kitchen, pour yourself up a nice hot cup, and let's get after it. If you don't have a cup, you can get one in the description below. I recommend the first one. It has my face on it. It is fantastic. But we also have stainless steel tumblers down there. The big ones and the little ones, they have locking lids. The Untethered Live Bible Study logo on the front, all the platforms on the back. They look great on your coffee tables. Keep your coffee hot for hours. Also, you can get a snow globe or a snowmobile. I'm not sure about those two things, especially how you get the snow up in the air like that. But the first one for sure. Like, subscribe, share, support, join. Super chats are available in the chat box if you'd like to show a little bit of love. If you'd like to, you can do that at CashApp, $JakeJohnsonBand, or PayPal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. I appreciate you very much for doing so if you decide to do so. And one last thing. If you would like to hang out with all these nice folks outside of the YouTuberverse and get to know each other and share pictures, text, videos, memes, and chat, and really get, one-on-one time, you can do that over at Facebook.com/UntetheredLiveChillin'. It's a great place to hang out. It's free. It's effortless. It's yours. It's there. Go do it. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I will explode. Sorry. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe.
And
it's
Hannah.
Maybelline. And Hannah. Hi. How are you?
Hi, ladies.
Mabel says, ciao, everybody. Jake and Amanda, how are you? Fantastic.
Hey, Mabel and Hannah.
Happy as a hog in slop.
Woohoo.
Meow.
Yeah. 5 more days, and Jake's Day will be here.
What is that? What is that? I have a day?
Yes.
What day?
December 10th.
Oh, that day. Yes, that day is a day. It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday.
Oh, that means we get to be with you on your birthday?
Absolutely.
Woohoo.
I don't take a day off for nobody. Not even me. I need to talk to the boss about that.
Uh-huh.
Good. Mabel says, woohoo.
He's just starting to age like fine wine.
A silver fox.
A silver bear, more like it.
Grr. A silver gorilla.
Yeah.
Nah. Puppy dog. I'm a puppy dog. AJot says, hey, AJot. Long time no see. How you doing? She says, hello, everybody. I hope you're all warm. Brr. It is chilly. I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger, which went out of style 20 years ago.
No, it didn't.
But it still feels good. Nice and blush. Well, Amy says, age like fine wine, upside down and kept in a controlled environment.
Are you on live chat?
I am.
Okay.
Why?
Because Amy said at 8:30, I hope everyone is having an awesome Friday. Above AJot.
I hadn't got to 8:30 yet.
Oh, well, how? Yeah, I'm reading 8:31 on the comments you're reading now.
Hang on. That was, let's see where we at.
It was
Woohoo. I just said woohoo. Amy says, I hope everybody had a, oh, I see. I missed it. I did miss it.
Okay.
Amy says, I hope everybody have a great, awesome Friday. Yes. And then AJot says, hello,
Yes.
everybody. Sorry.
Now back to 8:31, which is
Yeah.
me. LOL, Amy.
Amy says, hi, AJot.
Hi, AJot.
John says, I've been in bed most of the day. Why? Get up. There's a whole world going on outside. You're going to miss it. What's up, buddy? You feel all right? AJot says, hi, Amy. Amy says, prayers, Chinese nugget.
Cheese nugget.
Cheese nugget. That's all. What'd
Y'all-
you call me?
You all right, Nugget? It's okay. I can't say much. I didn't do much of nothing today either.
I did. I worked all day. Oh, by the way, my machine lurked back to life today.
Woohoo!
So
Yay.
I don't have to go out and look for a job. Thank God for that. I've been stressing that all week long. We've been waiting on a part. See, I guess lightning struck the building or something. I don't know what happened. The breaker box lost phase. So 220 across everything, blew everything up, burned everything up in the shop. That machine is a $20,000 paperweight because it's 30 years old and they don't make them anymore. And there's nobody out there that makes parts for it anymore. If it breaks, we're out of business. And we thought it was broke. Turns out it was a $20 fix, but thank God for that. Lord works in mysterious ways, and sometimes he just screws with you a little.
Make you wonder.
Make you sweat it. Whew.
Test your faith.
Yes. AJot says, hey, Amanda Banhara. Debbie says, hello, all y'all. Hey, Debbie. How art thou? Good, I hope. Amy says, I'm listening, not watching. I'm trying to get my work finished before I run out of time. Are you keeping time? Why would you run out of time?
She's at work.
Ah.
Hi, Debbie.
John says, I OCP'd. My OCP flared up. My OCPD flared up.
COPD is supposed to
My COPD flared up. And lungs are full of fluid. I know how you feel. Me too. Linda's here. John, all I can tell you is get a vape. It'll make you cough it up. Trust me. Yeah. Linda Davis is here. She says, hi all in chat. Jake's chat's about to jump.
8:34.
Linda Davis says, hi, all in chat. I'll be right back. I need to take a quick shower. Yes, I love it when ladies get naked while I'm live. Think about me while you're in there.
Get naked and rub all over yourself.
That's right. While you're listening to my soothing, raspy voice.
I can see it now. She's in the shower, cracking up listening to you.
I hope so. That's the whole idea. If you take me seriously, you hadn't listened to me very long.
Oh, no, Nugget prayers.
Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. That sucks. I've been going through that, too. It is not fun. Feel like you're drowning all the time. Amy says, like, share, and invite some friends. Thank you, Amy. Maybe they'll show up. We got a few new subscribers last couple of days. An extra day was worth it.
The phone day helped a little bit, too.
Yeah. Amy says, hi, Debbie. Amanda.
Hi, Debbie, and hi, Linda Hun.
That's right. Amy says, hello, lurker friends. If you're in there lurking, you're not talking, come on up to the plate and talk. We want to find out who you are. But hello. Hit that like button.
Woohoo! Linda is naked.
Naked Linda. I like it. Amy says, my right eye has been sore and red since last night. I hope it's not pink eye. Well, have you been scratching your butt lately?
No, but she's been cleaning up.
Or anybody else's butt lately?
She's been cleaning up stuff out of the bathrooms at work.
Yeah, that could be.
She could have got splashed and not realized it or something.
Yeah. Pink eye comes from your butt, but it might be somebody else's butt. So there is a little bit of comfort there. Or terror, however you look at it. And personally, if I get pink eye, I'd rather it be my own butt. But if it's somebody else's, you know, at least I could put the blame on somebody else. Amy says, Amanda says.
Oh, no, Amy.
Amy says, or I'm having a reaction to the new eye shadow I got. Well, stand in the sun. That'll fix that. And John says, prayers, everybody. Prayers to you, John.
Yeah, why do you have your eye in the shadow?
Yeah. Silverback. John, you know it. And Mabel says, Hannah is praying for you. She is so happy to hear this. Me too. Yeah, it's Hannah was praying for me. Yeah, it was kind of scary. I didn't know what was going to happen in the next day or so. Debbie says, praise God for the good news. Amen to that. I was kind of worried. John says, every time I cough, I fart. Well, at least you don't fart every time you pee. That's when you know you got trouble. And Debbie says, phew, I'm moving upwind of John.
LOL, Nugget.
Right? And watch out, them sneaky farts will come out at you. After you reach a certain age, you can no longer trust farts.
Jake gets the walking farts.
I do. I reached that age.
It's funny. He'll get up, walk past me to go out the door to go to the bathroom, and you hear poop, 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 poop every step he takes. I'm like, so silly.
That's just motivation. That's a motivational speaking butt. Debbie says, John might have pink eye. He might give you pink eye. John might give me pink eye. You'd have to be up close. If it hits you in the face, it might. Pink eye. What a wonderful thing. Just know that every time you see somebody with pink eye, there's one thing about that person that you can immediately tell. They've been playing with somebody's butt.
Not necessarily. Could have got it from being in a swimming pool.
No.
Yes.
Way too diluted. You have to touch something and then touch your eye.
No. You can get pink eye from a swimming pool.
I don't believe that.
Look it up.
Why would I look that up? I don't want that in my search history.
You can get pink eye from a swimming pool.
Can you get pink eye from a swimming pool.
Absolutely can.
Next thing you know, I'll be on a FBI list. And John says, depending on where I sit, right? Depending on where I'm sitting, I can read. I'm not having a stroke. Old pink eye. If he's sitting on your face, definitely. That could definitely cause it. Yeah. I'm thinking about that. Hang on a second. It's amazing that I can be freezing and then I start talking and I get hot. Don't know what that's all about.
Going through menopause?
Must be. I think I just generate a lot of heat. I am wearing a long sleeve shirt.
And you got your foxes on, don't you?
Yes.
Should I say my foxes?
They're mine now.
I got robbed.
They look better on my feet.
Whatever.
Do you disagree?
You'd look cute with the Snoopies on, too.
I don't think so.
Little Snoopies on your feet.
Debbie says, Jake is so sexy, even the sound of his own voice makes him hot.
Damn it, man.
Yeah. And John says, Debbie, yes. It ain't that, I promise. I wish it was.
He's going through menopause and he's got hot flashes.
Be too sexy for my shirt.
Ooh, ninny.
I'd have to have a replacement shirt, though. There's just no way I'm bearing it all on the internet.
It won't be the first time you switch shirts in the middle of a show.
This is true. Although not quite this close to eyes.
Yeah, you did it one time before.
I don't think so.
Yes, you got it. You jumped in, ran in here, and changed your shirt because you were hot.
Yeah, probably. I meant on camera.
Oh,
Anyway, what you guys want to talk about? It's Friday.
woohoo!
It's Friday, and I gotta go places tomorrow, and then I gotta come home and work. Debbie says I'm going through men on pause. Well, that's entirely fixable, Debbie.
Uh-oh.
Aaron's here. He's lurking in the background. Hey, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
What's up, brother? Nice to see you. Come on in, baby. Take your shoes off. Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello.
Hello.
That's a good cup of coffee.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It has been a dreary, long week. It's been raining for the last 2 days, like cold, dreary rain. Not like hard rain, just
It's
rain.
rained 4 days in a row here.
Last 4 days. And Aaron says, Jake's got that Tommy sweater. That's right, Tommy Hilfiger.
Did we lose internet? Nope, we're there. Never mind. Everything went to spinning in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's pimping out tonight, huh?
I'm just cold. Or was. Now I'm hot.
The only reason you were cold earlier is because you just gotten out from under the warm covers.
Probably so. It's good to be alive, though. I can feel that. Debbie says, and it's purple, Aaron. I'm wondering how Amanda is leaving him alone.
It's not purple, it's gray.
That's a gray sweater.
It's gray, red, white, and blue.
Yep, red, white, and gray. And blue.
No.
Aaron says the internet is spinning like a drunk person. Oh, no. I have internet. Linda says, I'm back. That's amazing. I pictured you forward.
I pictured her naked in the shower, rubbing all over herself, laughing at us.
Aaron says, I'm front. Amen. John says, here we had a power cut most of the day due to a big storm. It wasn't me. Glad you got your power back on. Aaron says, hi, Amanda. Yeah, I'm glad you got your power back on. That sucks. I've been there too. What would you think this shirt is purple?
It does kind of got like a purple tint
Does
to
it really?
Yeah.
Maybe I got my colors wrong.
You're a nut, Debbie.
Debbie says, well, dang, I need to fix my color on this laptop. Oh, no. Aaron says, hi, Jake, Purple Rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah. LOL. Yeah, it's gray. It don't look purple to me, but I can fix that. I can go black and white. Asking you shall receive you. How's that?
Colored.
Submitted to your approval.
Still colored. Oh, there you go.
I'm not. I'm black and white. But I like it better with a little color. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's the sweet spot right there. What do you think?
Yeah. No.
No?
Right there.
I ain't touched it. You get your hands out of there.
Oh.
Aaron says the shirt is gray. Or is it black? Is it Laurel or Yanni? Amber says, happy Red Friday, friends. Remember everyone deployed. I remember they did, yeah. Amanda.
Hi, Amber.
Aaron says, Amber, all my Fridays are black.
All his... Oh.
You what? Damn, you got me. Amber says, I got 12 Christmas cards ready for mail in this morning. Nice.
Yeah, I asked the chat today, make sure that I have people that even if you didn't get a hoodie, I need your address for Christmas cards too. So if you want a Christmas card, I need it put in the Untethered Live chat, please. Or sent to Jake's email if you didn't get a hoodie and you want a Christmas card.
Yes, you could do that right here. UntetheredLivestream@gmail.com. But the orders for the hoodies are in. If you didn't get one, you don't get one. Bane of my existence. All right. Why did I turn that off? Leave that on. Amber says, I still have 8 to decorate and get ready. Oh, you're doing them by hand. Oh, nice. Well, you better be sending me one. I want a Christmas card.
I'll put our address in the chat tonight.
Hello. Aaron says, Kung Fu fight with Leo. Grasshopper. Nice. I like the Kung Fu fight. I don't know about with Leo. He bites. Of course, I do Drunken Crane, but whatever. Amber says, uh-oh, I didn't get a hoodie. I missed out. If you didn't, you missed out. I think you did, though. I remember your name.
I was going to say, I think her name was in there.
I'm pretty sure it was. Aaron says, he kicked me, so it set it off.
Retaliation.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to fight. I understand. Bill Bennett says, hello, Untethered Live family. I wanted a hoodie. Sorry, I'm poor. I haven't contributed, so I guess I didn't earn it. LOL. Bill, you're a member.
You're a member.
I said you had to be a member. You had to be a regular supporter or a wrench. You're a member, so you qualified. And if I'm not mistaken, you're on the list. I happen to have the list right in front of me, and you are, in fact, on it. Don't feel bad. Some people don't want my trashy trailer park hoodies. So you get one. Debbie says, Aaron, turn the light out and sneak attack Leo. Ha! You get him. Get him in a headlock. Give him a noogie.
Hi, Bill.
Aaron says, he's the only dog I ever seen his feet.
What?
You've never seen another dog's feet? That's odd. They all have them. Are you saying he's the only dog you've ever seen use his feet? Like, as an attack? That makes sense. Amber says, I love sending cards. Get well. Thinking of you. All of them. It's a fun craft for me. Plus handwritten. I love yours. I love yous. Handwritten, I love yous. That is sweet. Aaron says, I can't. Debbie, he hears 1,000 times better than us. Can't sneak up on a dog. I beg to differ. They can hear better, but they're dumb. You could fool him. Aaron says, hold up. Oh, no, nobody called him that. Me, I called him that. Bill Bennett says, my membership was gifted, and thank you guys. I will repay the gift. I didn't specify. I understand that it was gifted, but I did not make a specification. It's called a gift. It's from the heart. It goes to people I want it to go to. You're on the list. That's all. It won't cost you a thing. Use his feet. That makes more sense, Aaron. Amber says, I went to Hobby Lobby and got a stamp and ink pad to customize my cards. Dun, dun, dun. That was very dramatic. Wouldn't that be standardized if you're doing it with a...
You need a stamp and an ink pad?
No. If you stamp it, it's standardized. If you do it by hand, it's customized.
Right.
But I'm glad you did that. That's interesting. Amber says 6 p.m. West Coast time, 8:59 East Coast time. Aaron says, then yell breakfast. At 6 p.m. you yell breakfast? What kind of place are you living? Breakfast is at 5 a.m., buddy. On the range.
What are you talking about? Two different things.
Apparently. I'm just responding. I don't know what I'm talking about. I skipped one? Probably. That happens a lot. Let's see. Where did I skip on that? 6 p.m. West Coast time. Then yell breakfast. You skipped one. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't skip one. Which one did I skip?
I don't see one that you skipped.
If I skipped it, it's because I didn't see it.
I don't see it. Bacon bat?
I didn't
Bacon
see
bat?
it. I didn't see it. It didn't show up on my end.
It just showed up at the bottom. I don't see it.
No, I don't see it either. Amber says, no worries, Jake. You will see. Be careful opening it. I will. Thank you. It's beautiful. I love handmade gifts. I think that's wonderful. Amber says, glitter and snow inside the Christmas card. So are you saying when I open it, it's going to explode all over the place? Do I need to open it outside? Am I going to be picking up little sparkles out of my carpet for the next 2 years?
Or I was just going to say, don't open it over your keyboard.
Right. Beacon bat, says Aaron. Bacon bat. I don't know.
Anthrax.
Anthrax. John says, be right back. I'm making a cup of tea. Make a spot of tea. Nice. Bill Bennett says, be careful opening. Sounds like a bomb, LOL. It's not a bomb. It's not a bomb, FBI. We're talking about Christmas cards, not a bomb. Judy says, hello, I'm back. I didn't know you left, Judy. Thank you for informing me. And Aaron says, bacon. Man, I can't type. That's all right. I still don't know what you're talking about. Breakfast time? Call breakfast time with a bacon bat? Breakfast time! That's what I'm picturing anyway. Amber says, open it over trash or a counter. Got it. It's gonna explode. You get Christmas cards that blow up. Judy says, yep, I left. Quick nap. You took a nap during my live stream? Well, that's offensive. Am I boring you? Is this world changing stuff and a hot man boring you? Amy says, hi, Aaron. Kissy face and hearts. Aaron says, yep, you got it. Hi, Amy. 15 people in chat. Nobody's talking. What's up with that? It's Friday night. Get a drink. Let's have a good time.
It's cold and rainy.
I know.
Everybody's wore out.
Go up, not down.
Let's get it all.
There you go.
Boogie, boogity, boogity.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. In 3D.
Right?
Judy says, no, not bored. Ah. Did you pass out again? Judy's got narcolepsy, everybody. I pass out at inopportune times too, Judy. Don't feel bad. Amber says, I'm thinking leftovers for dinner. Nice, we had pizza for dinner. Judy says, LOL, yep. Up, yep, yep. LOL, yep, up. I'm not having a stroke. That's what she said. And Linda says, okay, can I chat now? Sure. Absolutely. I read that backwards and it means something entirely different the way you said it, but go ahead. Amber says, my blood sugar has been in the mid 200s all day. Move south. Linda says, we had baked ziti for dinner. Nice. Debbie says pizza for dinner.
We had pizza made at home, though.
Is that a word? Oh, nice. I see it.
Yeah,
nice.
I've told you about the pizza conversation.
Yes. See what I'm doing here? Judy says chili mac. Nice. Chili mac's good. I like the one you get at the dollar store. It's got the hot chicken in it and macaroni and cheese. It's actually good. And it's in a bowl already. You don't have to do anything. Just plop it in the microwave and go. Bill says, we had burritos and taco salads. I've had pork chop in a can. Haven't been ready for food yet.
What?
I'll read that again.
Wait, no, I got pork chop in a can.
That's what he said. Pork chop in a can. Haven't been ready for food yet.
Oh, okay.
I
got you.
I don't.
Beer.
Oh. Well, you need to eat, buddy. If you're going to be that drunk, you need to eat. Amber says, nugget. Aaron says, I had smoked garlic thyme and rosemary butter chicken. Nice. Fancy. Oh, beer. Got it. I didn't catch the meaning, but I got the understanding.
Yeah, well, I didn't catch the comment at first. I didn't mean what he said until he commented that, and then I got it all made sense.
Amber says, Beal. I don't know why she said it with an accent, but that's what it says. Linda says, I didn't get above 20 today. It didn't get above 20 today. It's cold. Yes, been cold all day today. Yesterday, it was really cold, and I was outside with a pressure washer all day long, soaked from head to toe and frozen fingers all day. That's what I was doing yesterday. Cleaning screens. Outside. In the cold. I don't like that. But today I was nice and toasty, inside working. Amber says, okay, Bill, my fault. I thought you only had beer. I think that's what he's saying. Bill says, not drunk, LOL, bad habit. I got it. I'm just saying if you're going to drink that much, you have to have something on your stomach to counteract it. So eat a little something, even if it's just a cracker or two. It's okay to have a bad habit. Counteract it with good habits. Amber says, sorry, Linda. And Judy says, it's 21 degrees here, Linda. And Debbie says, I had tuna salad sandwich and sour cream and cheddar cheese chips. That's a lot of doubling up on things. Like cinnamon apple and sour cream cheddar cheese. I don't know if that makes any difference. It's just I noticed that's the thing they do these days. Can't just buy cinnamon. It's got to be cinnamon kiwi or something like that. That's a good way to be sick, Jake. Oh, sorry, Bill. Really?
Yeah, you being out in the cold and wet.
Oh. I thought he was talking about what we were talking about earlier. Eating before beer. It's beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor after beer makes you a queer. I'm not sure how that goes. John says the squirrel video gone viral in Britain.
The
raccoon, trash panda.
It's gone viral here too.
Yeah. Smart panda. Debbie says I should have went to Aaron's for dinner. Well, he had rosemary and thyme on his chicken. Say gay without saying, no, I'm just kidding.
Say you're gay without
Why
saying
are you gay?
Right. Why are you gay?
Did they fix the machine? Yes, they did. Thank God. I was talking about that earlier. I guess you missed it. That came within an inch of my life right there. Yes, turned out that it just blew out the power supply and it didn't make it to the circuit board. If it had made it to the circuit board, that'd have been it. They just don't make that anymore. But thank God it was a $20 fix. We got the machine up and running. We had to replace a couple of cylinders and a couple of pistons, and that was it. Very easy fix. It only took us 3 days to fix it. So that's good. And I was all back up and running, and I did some work on it today. So thank God for that. I don't have to go out and look for another job. I was kind of worried about that. Like, my teeth are an eighth of an inch thick, shorter than they were yesterday from grit. Amber says chicken salad sandwich or leftovers. Still deciding. Chicken salad sandwich. Hands down every day.
I'll say if it's got chicken in it, Jake's going to go for it every time.
Yes. Chicken salad's actually very good. And I like taco salad too. That's delicious. It's everything. And in a bowl that you can eat. Genius. John says, raccoon, I meant. Yes. It's gone viral here too. It's very funny.
Here too, Nugget. Too damn funny. Trash panda raccoon.
Debbie says, everything is better in pairs. I guess you're right.
Well.
Hi, Charlene. I'm Marlene. Hi, Marlene. I'm
Darlene.
Chew your gum. Double your enjoyment. Aaron says, it was fabulous. And yes, queen. Debbie says, beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. That's how that goes. All right. That's way better than mine. Aaron says, think Amanda is pork chicken? I think sometimes she thinks I'm part turkey. You know what I'm saying? Gobble, gobble. Bill says, I have not seen the coon video yet, but I've heard about it.
It's
Oh, it's hilarious. True to form. He does it right. Let's just say that.
That panda went in there. That raccoon went in there doing exactly what he was doing.
He went hard, too.
And went to the safest place he could to pass out, right next to the toilet. Like he knew. Not like he could reach it to puke in it, but like he knew.
Amanda says,
LOL, Aaron, me too sometimes.
and?
Oh, wow, Bill.
Aaron says, you said he goes for chicken every time.
Linda, you haven't seen the raccoon video either? Oh my Lord, you guys. I'll post it on the chat.
Post it. It's worth it. Hilarious. Are you guys watching the little things that we put up? I search for those all week long. They're curated by me and her. It's not just random stuff is what I'm saying. I look for things that are poignant, that have a meaning, or double meaning, or triple meaning, or like quadruple chess, backwards, checkers, upside down, racquetball. In your face. Ah. Aaron says, I think the raccoon will get his buddies. They're coming back to that joint for sure. John says, did you see the other one, a raccoon faking his own death? I have seen that.
Yeah. You got to be careful now. Some of the videos that they've got now with these animals doing stuff, they're AI.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about was a squirrel, not a raccoon, but he pretended to be dead.
What about the deer one you showed me? They had the decoy out in the field.
Oh, yeah.
And this deer, huge rack on him. He comes like limping, like he's hurt his way through the field up to this decoy that's standing there. And he gets right up next to the decoy and he jumps on him. And then takes off running like he's fine.
I gave that to you to post.
I did post it, I think.
Then everybody should have seen it.
I have to go back and look. I may not have posted it yet.
Bill says, Jake, are you starting at the beginning of the Bible soon? First of the year. We've ended. And we'll start back January. First show in January.
Genesis 1:1 in January. Whatever the first episode. Yep. Whatever the first live episode will be in January.
Yep.
I think last year we were on, Christmas Eve? I think we did a show Christmas Eve.
Probably.
I think we came on for an hour on Christmas.
I'm probably going to take a week off near the end of the year. Get my bearings back. Take a break. Get my breath. That's the reason I've been doubling up. Putting an extra show in here and there. Because I'm going to take a whole week off and decompress. I haven't had a day off in a very long time, so it's time. I know it don't seem like I'm doing much here, but I am. I work really hard for your enjoyment. Aaron says, wait till we get to the book of James.
Aaron?
It's going to be a while. We got to go all the way back around.
Don't you start that.
Linda says, LOL, Aaron. That's a good one. And Bill says, I'm going to try to be here for the whole thing, God willing, and thank you guys. Best YouTube on the internet I watch. Thank you very much. I appreciate that compliment. And I try very hard to make it that. I know it's not, but for what I've got to offer, it's everything I can do.
And this is the third time through the book, so this time is where it gets intense.
Yes. No more just talking. Now we're really going to dive down. Aaron says, smiley, smiley. And Debbie says, did someone say Sunday starts the book of James? I don't know what we're going to do for the next couple of weekends. Probably, I don't know, I might read the book of Enoch or the book of Jasher or something. We'll figure it out. It'll be Bible related. It just won't be in the Bible.
We might We might talk about dinosaurs and evolution
Might
and
do that, yeah.
stuff like that. Just to have general conversations about how evolution tries to disprove the Bible and how we've not been here for millions and millions of years.
Might do that. I'm quite a wealth of knowledge on that subject as well. Aaron says, I'm going to Jake's closet.
Please do. Not just Jake's closet. There's 4 dressers. Well, there's 3 dressers in our bedroom, and he's got 2.5 of them. And both sides of the closet.
I do not have both sides of the closet.
All but one. What? I have 11 hangers in the closet.
Well, if they take shit off of that and put it on the other side.
And that's just my jacket.
Debbie says, what's in Jake's closet, Aaron? Well, not me, obviously. Fancy clothes, says Aaron. Likes my shirts. They're not fancy. They're old. They were fancy years ago, but now they're just old. Judy says, wow, what a bummer, Amanda.
It's okay. I don't care. He's got way more clothes than I ever thought of having anyway. But, well, he's got more shoes than I got too. I was going to say I got him beat in the shoe department, but he's got me beat there too.
I'm fabulous. To be fair, I'm a public figure. It requires looking a certain way. Aaron says, and leather pants for my Lenny Kravitz look. I got those too. Well, they're pleather, but I have leather chaps. Oh, yeah. 2 pair. That's not odd. I ride a Harley. I had to qualify that. I don't know why. I got chaps.
Makes you fabulous. Shh. Don't everybody talk at once.
I know. Everybody's like Friday malaise.
Coffee's not even helping.
I know. I need another cup too, by the way.
Imagine
Aaron
that.
says, I'm going to get a bunch of fake jewelry and walk around like that. With fake jewelry on? Why not use real jewelry? I do have some jewelry. I don't wear it often on show, but I have it. Bill says, I've still got clothes from the 90s from high school. LOL, 650 square foot house with 4 of us. I think it's time to get rid of some. I mean, do you have a Nirvana shirt? You can send it right to me. Oh, like Lenny Kravitz? I got you. Debbie says, Aaron, while you're in Jake's closet, tell us what's in the shoebox on the top shelf. I can tell you that. Shoebox on the top shelf would be a bunch of documents, the deed to my house and such.
The shoebox on the bottom that you gotta worry about.
It's the shoebox on the bottom you got to worry about. Aaron says, Bill, they're coming back. The 90s? I believe so. Amy says, breaking news. Flat earthers say they are found all around the world. Yes, they are. I like the flat earth theory, and I do go into that sometimes. Have done that before. It's very entertaining, mostly because the math works, and it's very easy to see why people fall for that. The only thing that keeps me from being a flat earther is, facts and science and this brain in my melon. But other than that, I like the theory very much, and it feels good. And the people that wholeheartedly believe it are fun to watch. The problem is that the math that it takes to explain a ball is exactly the same as the math it takes to explain a line. So no matter how you look at it, it works both ways. So they can point at it and say, see? And you're like, well, yeah, but look here, see? And they're like, well, yeah, but look here, see? It's a never-ending battle, self-fulfilling prophecy. And it's great to fall asleep to. I recommend a guy named ℂ𝕚𝕝𝕝𝕝𝕝. He's got the perfect voice for falling asleep to. There's a video called 200 Proofs That the Earth is Flat. And it is the best shit I've ever seen in my life. And it's about 6 hours long, so you can just pass out and just zonk all the way through it. And it's even tone all the way through, very monotone, very zen voice. Perfect for sleeping. Bill Bennett says, I've always thought we was in a snow globe that is sort of on a flat earth. Well, you're not wrong, Bill. That's the problem. It is kind of like that. And it's also kind of round. It's a very big ball. As far as you're concerned, the earth is flat. You will never see the curve. I know scientists like to say, well, I've been in an airplane and you can see the curvature. No, you cannot. The astronauts in the space station cannot see the curvature of the earth. They orbit at 420-something miles above the surface of the earth, right? So if my arm was the surface of the earth, the hair on my arm would be about where the space station is. Now imagine yourself being right there and tell me what you can see of my arm if you're that size. That's about how it is in reality. So as far as you're concerned, it is flat, but it isn't flat. It most definitely is round. Or rather, the gas around it is round. The land mass is flat, but the gas around it is round. We're actually in an oblate spheroid. It's not actually round. It's more like an egg. Abdaddy, what's up, brother? He says, happy Friday. Nice to see you. Did you watch CNN today, by chance? Did you hear Jake Tapper calling the bomber a white guy? Just thought I'd ask. Repeatedly, while the picture was up of a decidedly not white guy. The reason I'm pointing that out, not because he's black, but because Jake Tapper is a moron, and he is very certainly telling you a lie, and he knows that. And there's evidence of it. Aaron says, I did my qualifier today at 200 yards. I got a perfect score. Now, we do one at 500 yards, too, but I didn't do that one yet again. Are you talking about shooting? I can do 300 yards. I can't do 5. I can't see that well. Linda says, nice, Aaron, and that is very nice. Perfect score is hard to beat. Debbie says, does that mean that if I dig a big hole in my backyard, I will not fall through the china? No. You will fall through to about 3 feet down, which is about as far as you're going to get. Maybe 4 feet if you're really after it. It's hard to dig a hole. Have you ever dug one? Takes a lot. Bill Bennett says, I saw a video of a year time lapse. The shadows of a house proved we're round. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things like that. Trust your eyes, trust your body. Go outside and look up. That's it. Aaron says, Fab Daddy, Fab double D, Fab double DYO. Yep. Fab double DYO. I like it. Fab double DYO. I did it. Judy says 200 yards of what, Aaron? Shooting, I'm guessing. Fab Daddy says, yes, they can. Yes, they can what?
Hi, Fab.
Add contacts. I don't know what you're referring to, Fab. And we've jumped about 4 subjects since you joined the chat, so I don't know which one you're talking about. Linda says, hey, Fab. Fab says, hi. Aaron says, Judy, 200-yard shots in the center, the size of a dime. Fab Daddy says, double air run. I like it. Judy says, that's awesome, Aaron.
Yummy. Delicious coffee.
Yes, I have some. Thank you.
I do too. You're welcome.
I'll be drinking all my coffee.
I'll drink it if I want to, mister.
Thank you.
And you'll like it.
No, I won't. Fab Daddy says, I didn't see that. I went and played billiards today. Well, if you get a chance, look up Jake Tapper talking about the pipe bomber that they caught and arrested today. It's very obvious what he's doing, and that's what is wrong with the entire left side of the political sphere.
They've
They all do that.
They've probably taken it down now so they don't get in trouble.
Probably, but I'm sure somebody's got it up. Maybe look at some right-wing people. Look at Tim Pool or somebody. They're talking about it, I'm sure. Just know that when you see that video, it's real. That happened on CNN. Bill Bennett says, I'm good for 25 yards, maybe 50. Right on. It depends on if I'm using iron sights or a scope. I have to use a scope for a big shot, but I can do 300, 350 yards. And I shoot 9 out of 10.
I'm actually a pretty good shot too.
I've never seen that. I can't verify that.
Well, we'll have to set it up one day and shoot.
You think I'm going to let you touch my gun?
Yeah. I do.
You want one hand and shit in the other one to see which one gets full the fastest.
Well, okay. Don't ask me for backup if something ever happens then.
If something ever happens, I won't need backup, baby. I'm a crack shot. But I appreciate you thinking about us. John says, a bit of useless information. Britain consumes 1.5 million cups of tea a day. That is not useless information. I seem to remember a time when we dumped a bunch of it in a harbor, and I can imagine why that pissed you off.
Damn.
I'm just messing with you. Fab Daddy says, hi, Linda. Aaron says, the trick is you have to hit the target while running, and it moves. Well, I'm not John Wick. Bill Bennett says, sharpshooter Aaron, you must have good eyes. And everything else if he can do it while running and the target's moving. Fab Daddy says, I heard about a news person saying that it was bar talk. Yeah, well, the news person was Jake Tapper, and it was on CNN. And it did happen. I saw it. And I saw it from the source. So it's not bar talk. That actually happened. Linda says, been a crazy couple of weeks here. Lots of family activities. This house... Chat jumped. Hang on. This house has been jumping. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a craft show. Going to try and make some extra money for Christmas. Linda, I wish I was there. I would help you. I'm trying to make a little extra money for Christmas, too. So if anybody wants to feed Jake, I'd appreciate that very much. But seriously, I wish you the best of luck. And what kind of crafts are you selling? Maybe we can get some people. Well, I don't know if there's anybody over there listening. If there is, shoot your shot. Amy says 200 yards, skein of yard. I don't know what that means. Skein of yard? That's a joke that went over my head. Sorry, Amy. Aaron says, I better do it for the government, and it's my contract bill. And Amy says, yam. Yam? And
Yarn?
Fab Daddy says, share your gun, Jake.
That's a yarn.
Yarn? Is that yarn?
I believe so.
It looks like yam from here.
Looks like YARN to me.
My eyes are really bad, so
Clearly.
don't mess me up. Yeah, this is my rifle. This is my gun. This is the business end of my anger, and this is for fun. You know what I'm saying? Amber says, why are y'all running and shooting? Skill? Yes, skill. Fab Daddy says, stop being stingy. It's not stingy. One of those things that the left like to bitch about. We're very particular about our guns. We don't just let anybody hold them.
I'm not just anybody.
We don't just let good people hold them. We keep them to ourselves. Aaron says, LOL, Jake said he's going to see John Wick. No, I said I'm not John Wick. I can't run and shoot. I have to be sitting still, but I can shoot pretty damn good when I'm sitting still. And I'm pretty good at quick shooting, too. I'm not so good with a pistol, but I'm very good with a rifle.
I see, I got you there.
I'm guessing I can get the job done, but I wouldn't call it a skill. I can't hit 9 out of 10 with a pistol. And John says, we have to put up with McDonald's. Right?
I might be a better shot than him, Fab. I have more patience and smoother hands.
Yeah, maybe.
I got you with a pistol, definitely. Then you might have me on a rifle, but I got you with a pistol.
And Aaron says 350 is legendary, though, Jake. It is, but I have to be sitting still and I have to calculate, and I can't do it while moving. There's no way I could do it moving. Fab Daddy says, make her clean it after you both get to shoot it, right?
I'm down with that, though. I like cleaning them. That wouldn't be a punishment. Matter of fact, he brought some of his back into the room the other day, and I'm like, you gonna clean them things? He's like, yeah, eventually.
They sat out in the barn for a while. They need to be cleaned. And Linda says, my son has an eye condition that almost kept him from the military, but he shot expert marksman. Excellent. I have an eye condition, too. It's called blind. I can't see.
He's blind in one eye and can't see out the other.
I can't hear out of either one of them. Aaron says, I know who I'm going with if zombies come, right? Me, because I'm smart enough to go to the store and get some of that liquid foam. Just think about it. I would move to an island with a case of liquid foam. No more zombies. Zombies don't attack zombies. That's why you get put blood on you and you can walk through them. So, don't kill the zombies. Just fill their mouths with liquid foam. Catch them, fill their mouths with liquid foam. It's thick. They can't bite. Cut their hands off. They can't scratch. Let them roam around. Problem solved. No more zombies. That's why you'd go with me. I am the perfect guy for the end of the world scenario. I'm a bum in real life. But if the world ever ends, I'm your guy, believe me. I'm like Bruce Willis. I'm just a dirty cab driver in real life, but if the world ever ends, I'll save everybody. Aaron says, Amy got yams. I bet she does. Aaron says a band name for Jake's Smoking Barrels. Jake Smoking Barrels. John says I'm good using a crossbow. That's a good skill to have. Aaron says, that's a good skill, John. Lady B says, hey, fam. How are you, Jake and Amanda and everyone? Hi, Lady B. Nice to see you. Fab Daddy says, War of the Worlds. What's your plan? Get the flute. Haha. Checkmate, bitches. Did you see the movie? John says, Aaron, because we don't have guns. Oh, well, then that's really a good skill to have, crossbow.
Hi, lady.
I'm sorry you guys don't have guns. There's a lot of problems be stopped if you did. Aaron says, a pit of quicksand, fix them up. Yep, but I'm thinking long term. Zombies keep coming, right? They just keep showing up. No matter how many of them you kill, stop killing zombies. Fill their mouths with that liquid foam and cut their hands off and let them free. Let them roam all around your encampment. No more zombies will come in because they don't attract zombies. Zombies don't care about other zombies. They only care about people. And if you're surrounded by zombies, no more zombies will come in. And if you're living on an island, you don't have to worry about it because the ones that would come in would get waterlogged before they got there, and they'd be very slow and rot very quickly.
Assuming you believe in zombies.
That's not the question. The question was, what do you do in case of zombies? Doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. I don't believe in aliens either, but I have a plan for that too. Linda says, his comas are wearing off.
Corneas.
His corneas are wearing off. He's like Tommy, the Who, except with guns instead of playing pinball. Ah. Nice. Linda says, hi, Lady B. And Amanda says, Lady B, welcome. Lady B says, Linda, sweetheart, wave your hand, heart, and prayers. Judy says, hey, Lady B. And Lady B says, Amber, how are you? Where did Mabel go and Hannah? Did y'all bail on us? Godzilla, what's your plans? Move. Speak English. Speaking English. That's easy. Just stay out of China. Fab Daddy. Lady B says, Judy dear, wave your hand heart. Aaron says, they did that on a show, and they did that on a show they cut. Oh, they cut their arms off and walked them like a dog. Yeah, that was The Walking Dead. And it was Michonne cut their jaws and their arms off and walked them like dogs. Yes. That's a very smart move, actually. I don't know why everybody didn't do that. Debbie says, I just want to find the abandoned van full of Twinkies. Then I'm headed to Jake's. Right on.
Yeah. Jake is a sweet nut. He's got to have sweets.
Definitely. I would die if I didn't have Twinkies or something. John says, hi, Lady B. And Aaron says, alien come, I'd steal the ship, I promise you. Amber says, Lady B, I'm happy. I made Christmas cards to put in the mailbox in the morning. Nice. Lady B says, hey, Nugget, how have you been? And Linda says, I love that movie, Debbie. That damn van had snowballs and no Twinkies. You must be talking about Zombieland.
Yes.
That was all right. I like the rules. That was a good play on the thing. Lady B says, I will send you one also, Amber. And Aaron says, I like the red coconut ones. Ugh. Well, that's good. You're the guy I want with me. You won't eat my honey buns. Amber says, stickers, fake snow, glitter, LOL. The entire 10-year-old turned loose with the craft box style. Nice. Zingers. Yep. I don't like those. You'd be perfect. Fab Daddy says, if Amanda was taken by King Kong to the top of the Empire State Building, would you fly by a plane and save her? No. No, she's gone. She's dead to me.
Wow.
King Kong, baby.
And?
What would you have me do? Stop. Or I'll say stop again. John says, Lady B, I've been in bed all day, but I'll be okay. How you been? And Debbie says, Aaron, I will fly you for the raspberry zingers.
I will fight you.
I will fight you for the raspberry zingers.
I mean, Debbie will fight for some damn raspberry zingers, and you won't fight for me over King Kong?
I wouldn't have to fight, baby. I'd have you already. Don't you know me?
Wow.
Don't you know me?
Yeah, I do.
What would be happening if King Kong got you?
He wouldn't have got me. You wouldn't have let him get that close.
Exactly. Lady B says, John, how you been? He's been in bed all day, but he'll be okay. How you been? Aaron says, honey bun, nope. I'm eating the whole box.
Somebody say honey bun?
Yeah. The world ain't, there's not enough honey buns in the whole world.
Nope.
Lady B says, finally got the tree up last night. Amanda says,
our tree is up too.
Yes, it is. It's that tall.
It doesn't matter. And it's not that tall.
I told her, I said, get the tree up this week. She goes, tree's up.
And it's bigger than that.
Tree's up.
That's right.
Judy says, I have a tiny Grinch tree up. So do I.
That's not tiny. It's perfect for just the two of us.
It is. Because I don't care and you like it. A good deal, Amanda says, Lady B. John says, no one's stealing my cheese.
Cheese. Where's the cheese bandit? Watch out.
Linda says, we finally got our tree up tonight. Amber says, oh my gosh, I'm jealous. I can't wait to decorate a tree. Yee. Aaron says, you walk in, someone you love looks like the Exorcist. What do you do? Me? I'm closing the door. We should do well. I agree. I think in my life, the haunted house story would never happen. Because if I walked in the house and something said, get out, I'd be like, okay. And I'd turn around and leave. That'd be it. More moving. It's simple. I'm not living in that house. Lady B says, I wish you could see it, Judy.
I mean, there is a Facebook page. We do share stuff over there all the time, every day.
Yes, you could see it. You could just post a picture. Debbie says, I would save you, Amanda, if you had raspberry zingers.
Oh, Debbie, thank you.
Amber says, please take pictures and share. Yes, over on the Facebook page. That's why we have it, so that you can do that very thing. Remember when I invited you all over to Facebook to join the group chat so that you could share important things and not ding the phone for 12 hours a day?
Well, you don't have to have Facebook to have a messenger chat with us. You can just have Messenger.
Yeah.
Even though it is Facebook Messenger, you don't have to have a Facebook.
Right.
And still be able to contact us.
Aaron says zingers and Chico sticks. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds dirty. I like it. Fab Daddy says, my cousin sent me wild Alaska salmon patties in the mail. Hopefully it got there within 3 days and was packed in ice. Otherwise, welcome to the world of having parasites. Lady B says, better late than never. Right, Linda? I just couldn't get motivated. Amber says, real talk. Judy says, okay, Lady B, I'll put it on the chat. Nice. Amber says, have fun, enjoy. I'm with Jake. Bye. Fab Daddy says Chico Sticks is a non-chocolate Butterfingers. Oh, okay. I do think I know what that is. I think I've had that before. Or them ones that look like straws, but they got chocolate on the inside and like graham cracker on the outside, but they're shaped like a straw. You know what I'm talking about? Aaron says facts. And Linda says, I don't even know what raspberry zingers or Chico Sticks are, Aaron. I don't either. I do know what the coconutty thing is, the red coconut fluffy things. I just don't like them.
Those are snowballs.
Isn't that what he's talking about?
No, the zingers are they look like the Twinkies, the regular yellow Twinkies, but they're the chocolate ones with the hard chocolate.
Oh, that's a ho-ho.
No, it's a zinger. They got they're pretty much a.
Well, he's talking about raspberry.
Those are different. Those are flavored zingers. They have raspberry centers.
I got you.
They've got cream filling.
Okay. And Lady B says, Amanda, I used to put one on our big porch, the one in the sunroom and one in the living room, and small ones in the bathrooms. Now I'm lucky to get the one big one up. You have entirely too many rooms. I would never put more than one tree up, even if I lived in a mansion. Aaron says, LOL, Linda, I will show you. Aaron says, Chico Sticks are at the Hood gas stations and maybe the dollar store, probably. And Lady B says, once kids grow up, it's different now. Yes, it is different. You do all that stuff for the kids. When my kids left, I didn't do it anymore. Aaron says, it's a
Twinkie.
It's a Twinkie, and it's red with coconuts. I got it.
If your tinkle is red with coconuts, you better go see a doctor.
You need to see a doctor about that. Amber says, I'm a cooker and a cleaner, not a hunter. I know my place in the food chain, and I'm good with it. Amen, Amber. And I agree. I think everybody should know their place and be good at something. You know, it don't have to be the same thing. There are women that can hunt, and if they're good at it, then they should be on the hunting thing. But if you are a good cooker and cleaner or hunter, a gatherer, that's what you should do. If you're a good sower, you should do that. I totally agree. That's how you make a society run.
I used to go hunt with my daddy all the time, and I've got nothing but brothers that all went hunting and hunting dogs and cabins and the whole 9 yards. So that was kind of something I always grew up around.
Well, again, if you're good at it, then you should be doing it. But if you know your place, be in your place. You should not want to be in a place that you don't belong, like some of the ladies that are on the front lines in the military.
Right.
They don't belong there. They're going to get people killed.
I feel comfortable behind a gun, so...
There are some that do belong there, but most of the ones I've seen shouldn't even be in the military, let alone on the front line. Or in airplanes, for that matter. Like the all-female team of pilots that flip the plane over upside down. How do you even flip a plane over? Have you ever seen that before?
Landing too fast.
Have you ever seen a plane flip over, nose end over before? I have not.
No.
That takes a special kind of stupid to make that happen. Lady B says, Amber G, yep. Fab Daddy says, zingers or Twinkies with frosted topping. Got it. And Amy says, the candy Jake is talking about is called a poppycock.
Okay.
Okay. The candy straw. Oh, I got it. I didn't know that. Now I will never eat them.
Yeah. What do you want in the store? Give me some poppycock, please. Some what?
Poppycock.
See some poppycock.
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 Poppycock. I think that's in a movie somewhere.
Fuck off. Poppycock.
Amber says, hell yeah. I know lots of female hunters. They kick ass. Right on. Rachel's here. Hello, Rachel. Rachel says, hello, everybody. Merry Christmas, darling. How are you?
Hi, Rachel.
Fab Daddy says Pop-Tarts were better in the 70s. Prove me wrong. I can't. They were. We have reached common ground, Fab Daddy. Everything was better in the 70s.
I wasn't alive in the 70s, so I can't. I don't have a dog in that fight.
Somewhere about 75, 76, they started this programmed obsolescence thing that they do, where they started making things to break down. Everything got worse. Cars got worse. Food got worse. They started putting less chips in the bags. Everything became standardized and as little as possible to get by. They put the bare minimum of everything to make it go. Coke was way better in the 70s than it is now. Both the drug and the drink. I don't know why, but they did. I used to love Cookie Crisp cereal, Cookie Crisp. I mean, it had a flavor that sticks with you. I mean, it's something you recognize. It's like a malt flavor. It's like malt chocolate with cookies in milk. It's delicious. I went to the store as an adult and bought some Cookie Crisp. It was like eating cardboard. There's no way that's the same that I remember. They changed it for the worse. Poppycock. John says, we have tea cakes, chocolate dome with coconut sprinkles. Nice. Linda says, agreed, Fab. Amber says, my personality is more of a run, Bambi, run kind. Papa told that story lots.
Wait till it gets up on you and make noise so it run.
Lady B says, I love to bow hunt. Help with processing and cook venison. Yummy. Gutting it isn't always fun, but it is a necessity. Well, it ain't fun for us either. But to know where your food comes from and to have a skill and be able to do that and feed your family, that's what's fun about it. We don't enjoy the gutting part, but we enjoy knowing how to butcher and knowing how to prepare food and having a relationship with the earth and all that. Yeah. I think hunting is a valuable skill that all men should know how to do. All the way through, not just the shooting part. Oh, I got a rack on my wall. No. You need to know how to butcher. You need to know how to wrap. You need to know how to grind. You need to know the whole 9 yards. Where the best place to hunt is, how to get, out there with them. None of this in a tree stand bullshit. Get out there on the ground with them. Give them a fighting chance. Lady B says, again, in the past. Right? Lady B says, hey, Vera. Or Rachel. Aaron says, they was arguing over pronouns. Who was?
The chicks in the plane.
The chicks on the plane? Probably. They definitely did something to make that thing flip nose over. I don't know how they did it, but they sure did it. Kevin Bernard, what's up, brother? He says, hey, Jake, Amanda, and everyone. Nice to see you, Kevin. Come on in. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Kevin.
Come on in, baby. Take your clothes off. Aaron says, context, the plane flip. Got it. Yeah, they had to have been doing something. It wasn't flying a plane, I know that. Linda says, hi, Kevin. And John says, tea cakes in middle marshmallows. Nice. It sounds like something I would enjoy. Amber says, I got here in 77. I got here in 74.
I'm an 80s baby.
John says, hey, Kevin. Lady B says, by the way, Jake, nice purple. Seriously nice. Thank you, but it's not purple. This is a gray shirt. It's not purple. Somebody's color is off. It's not purple on my screen either. So
It's not purple on mine either. None of my 5.
but you're the second person that has said that to me, so it's obviously a thing. I just don't know why it's a thing. It's not purple though. My shirt is not Yanni, it's Laurel.
I was gonna say, it's that dress.
Amber says, big dog. Big dog? Oof. Aaron says, it's gray. LOL. It is gray.
It's not purple, it's gray.
Amber says, Lady B, smiley and heart. And Aaron says, dang it. Amber says, I see it as purple as well. It's not. It's gray. That's weird. I'm a living meme. People will be passing this video around for 100 years, arguing over whether it's purple or gray. Yes, I made it. What color is that? What color is that? And now I'm going to be walking around with this shirt on. What color does this look like to you? What color does this look like to you?
Until I hide it and you can't do it no more.
Better not hide my shirt. I like this shirt. Aaron says, now I want Chico sticks of candy. Fab Daddy says, malt oatmeal.
Malto meal.
Malto meal.
Cereal.
I don't think I've ever had that.
It's not bad.
But I did find a box of Count Chocula the other day and bought it. Judy says, I grind and bag, no shooting. No shooting. You grind and I bag, but no shooting. You don't kill the deer, you just skin the deer and make hamburger meat. We got it. Lady B says, Kevin, heart, wave your hand. And Aaron says, I wonder if they still have cream of wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got cream of wheat, cream of mushroom, and cream of chicken.
Cream of no, that's different. Yes, Aaron, they've still got cream of wheat. Cream of wheat is like grits and corn bread and stuff like that, Jake. It's oatmeal, basically.
Gee, I wonder if he actually knows that.
I'm sure you do, but...
Amber says, nope. He took me once when I turned 13. 10 minutes sitting in the stand, I started yelling, run, Bambi, run. Well, you would die in the old days. I'm sure he was proud. Hunting is a time-honored tradition that fathers pass down typically to sons. If they don't have a son, they pass it down to their daughter, obviously, so that their family can ensure survival. And it's a very serious, somber thing, and we take it very seriously. I thank the food, and I thank God for the food, and I honor the deer. I don't waste any part of it, and I don't kill things I'm not going to eat. And, you know, that whole thing. It's a very serious part of life. It's a fact of life. You have to eat, and that's where food comes from.
Dads teach their son to hunt unless you have a tom daughter or tom girl.
Yeah.
Tomboy for a daughter.
Yep. And Fab Daddy says, I haven't had that in 40 years. What? Count Chocula? Me neither. When I saw it, I bought it.
I think he's talking about the malto meal.
Oh. Amy says, artificial color and sweetener. Yeah. Amber says, shrugs. I knew that was not for me. Well, it isn't for everybody. And that's a good thing that you know your place. I mean, you might not be meant for the woods. You might be meant for preparing the meal so that the hunters have something to eat when they get done hunting. Which is an equally valid and necessary chore to have. I don't understand this battle of the sexes thing. Every person has a place and a role to play in this world, and they're equally important. I don't think I'm better than a woman because I can kill. I think that I can't survive without the tender touch of a woman and a meal made and a cup of coffee and my shoes where they're supposed to be and things like that. Yes, I can kill and I can work and I can build, but I can barely tie my shoes. I need a woman, and that's very important. I don't understand the battle of sexes. They're equally as valuable. And Lady B says, Amber, you were nearly a bicentennial baby. Nearly. Judy says, hey, Kevin. Lady B says, my eyes were dilated today. Stop doing drugs, Lady B. Dakota Wright says, hey, friends. Hey, Dakota, long time no see. How you doing? And Linda says, yes, Aaron. And they still sell cream of wheat.
Hi, Dakota.
And cream of chicken and cream of mushroom.
Cream of celery, cream of broccoli.
Amanda says, you read that one. Aaron says, they were all following the yellow brick road looking for a brain. Dakota says, hey, Amanda. Lady B says, thank you, Amber G. Purple. It's not purple, it's gray. I don't know where you're getting purple from.
You got a blue light on?
Obviously. There's several different color lights here. There's a cool blue light behind me on this screen, which registers as light because that's how cameras work. I have two white lights that are hot, and I have a soft blue light in front of me and an amber light above me. I cover the color range. Gives me depth. That's why you think I'm sexy. John says, hi, Dakota. And Linda says, hi, Dakota. Aaron says, on our end, it's like a purple. It's weird. I'm going to have to go back and watch it later. I've got a little screen up there that's from YouTube, and it looks great to me up there, but I'll go back and look at it on the full screen after it's done.
Say it's gray on the TV, it's gray on my computer, and all three phones, so.
It's weird. Might be something YouTube's doing, like compressing the video or something. I don't know. Lady B says red and black on the arms, and the letters in the background are blue, sky blue. Yep, light sky blue. Amber says, Aaron, smiley, smiley. Heart, heart. Lady B says, Dakota, wave your hand. Fab Daddy says, it's a lovely V-neck. It's blue for me. Wow, it's gray.
No, it's gray with red and blue on your arms.
Yeah, red and blue, and red and blue there, and white. And that's light blue, or Carolina blue, however you want to call it. Carolina blue. Amber says, everybody that sees it as purple, please put a purple heart. I'm living the meme. Amber says, I like the color, Jake. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do too. I'm a fan of charcoal and gray. I don't like earth tones or bright colors. Tanner says, I love your stream. Welcome back, Tanner. Behave yourself. And thank you. I love my stream too. Amber says, grandmother started teaching me to cook and bake instead. I still enjoy baking. I still enjoy baking cakes and bread, and not just myself. I hear you. Tanner says, hello, Untethered Live. Do you remember me? Yes.
Yes, Tanner.
Amber says, yep, and you got banned.
Aaron.
Aaron, what'd I say?
Amber.
Aaron says, yep, you got banned. Tanner says, oh no. Tanner, be good. Tanner better be good or he's going to be out of here. Tonight ain't the night for it. And Tanner says, no, just timed out. Banned. Aaron says, that's banned, my dude. Just not permanent. Did I stream yesterday? No. Aaron says, you're not permanently banned yet. Tanner says, is that a threat? Yes.
No, it's a promise.
Scoodler says, I love you so much. I love you too so much.
It was the past, but be good and you can stay. Act up and you're out again.
Absolutely. Tanner says, I want no troubles. I just want to join the family. Well, stick around then and behave yourself and join the conversation like an adult, and you can. Nobody's against you, Tanner. We're just trying to keep it clean around here.
I don't want a bunch of childish, unnecessary ridiculousness drama.
Right. Like repeating yourself or asking stupid questions that you know the answer to. Don't ask me questions you already know the answer to. That aggravates the hell out of me.
We have grown folks conversations around here.
Tanner says, but we've been nothing but good so far, and you're not kicked out yet, are you? Aaron says, no need to see the blue. That's up to you. Nice. Lady B says, purple heart. Aaron says, hugs. Lady B says, hey, Tanner. Tanner says, hello, Lady B. Tanner says, there is an imposter of me, and we need to dispose this fake. No. Again, no childishness. I will get rid of you both. That way I don't have to deal with it or listen to it. Lady B says, Aaron, hugs. Amy says, Tanner's account was created a month ago. Well, we need to get rid of him then. Aaron says, yep. Fab Daddy says, Tanner, how was your day? And hi. Lady B says, hey, Amy, how are you? How are sweetheart? Hey, Amy, how are sweetheart? Lady B says, I read that one. Tanner says, hello, Fab Daddy. I'm doing fantastic. How about you? And Lady B says, love my sweet family. We love you too, Lady B. Amy says, Lady B, I'm tired and I think I'm getting sick. How are you, dear? Oh, no. Well, drink lots of Gatorade and get your electrolytes up. Maybe you won't get sick. Amber says, oddly enough, I say, it's not a threat. It's just a warning. I've said that for over 30 years. Right on. Amber says, Amy, hearts. Debbie says, 8-ball, is Jake's shirt gray? 8-ball says, never. 8-ball's on your side, ladies. Tanner says, what? I did nothing. You've done nothing. You've been kicked out for no reason. But you're getting very close to not being worth it. I am serious. And as long as you're just sitting there watching the live, or if you converse with the people, that's fine. The moment I feel like you are acting the slightest bit like you're acting right now, you will be gone. That is not a threat. That is a promise. Watch it happen. Debbie says, well, 8-ball said never, so purple it is, haha. You win some, you lose some. Fab Daddy says, Debbie, 8-ball is correct 700% of the time. There's no such thing as 700% of a thing. That works in my favor or in yours. I don't change my position based on who's winning the argument. But thanks for trying. That was slick. Judy says, I hope you feel better, Amy. I do too. And Debbie says, when in doubt, ask 8-Ball. All right, that's it. Tanner, out.
One or both?
Both. I got that one.
Was that Douglas or the other one? I got the other one.
I don't have time for this. I like having you around. I'm not going to put up with nonsense. And in case you didn't understand what nonsense is, it's when you're rambling on about shit nobody's talking about that has nothing to do with nothing. That's nonsense. Amy says, I didn't threaten a thing. Hang on, my chat jumped.
10-11.
I'm seeing a lot of deleted comments. So apparently he's been rambling for quite a while now. Good call. Amy says, I didn't threaten a thing. I just clicked on your name and selected channel activity. Tell me about the account. He doesn't have to. He's gone. I like bringing new people in, but I can tell almost immediately whether they're going to be a worthy investment or not. Amber says, Debbie, smiley, 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 purple heart. Schooler says, what's your favorite food? About 400 videos back. Aaron says, the trolls from last time are back. Yes. Judy says, yes, they are, Aaron. And Amber says, how old is my account? I made this account to be here with Amy. Probably about a year then.
Amber's is... Oh, hold on. I did that wrong. Yeah, Amber's... I did something wrong. Why is it not pulling up the rest of your account, Amber?
Oh.
I don't know what it is. It's not telling me on Amber's. That's surprising.
Amber's a spy.
Uh-huh. What you really been up to, Amber? What's really going on?
Smelling something burning. I just figured it out.
Your cigarette?
My cigarette was on an old butt and it was burning it underneath and I didn't see it. I thought for sure I done set the place on fire. Amy says, I'm eating the chicken, pineapple, onion, pepper, bacon on barbecue sauce pizza I bought for dinner. Yummy, cold pizza. See how they double up on things? They can't just have a chicken pizza. It's got to be chicken, pineapple, onion, pepper, bacon, and barbecue sauce.
That doesn't even come
That don't even sound good.
close to sounding like a good good pizza. Yeah. I mean,
Lady B says, I'm good, Amy, and thank you for asking. You always care. I had to keep check on my optic nerve checkup. We have to keep an eye out on that optic nerve, I know, huh? That was funny to me, I don't know why. Next checkup, eye exam. It's all good. They girl put 2 mini dilation drops in my eyes. I barely made it home. No, that's the correct amount of dilation drops. There to dilate. That's why they tell you to bring somebody to drive with you. You can't drive while your eyes are dilated. You're not supposed to anyway. I did. You shouldn't. Lady B says, yummy, Amy. I'm straight pepperoni and cheese. I don't like anything else.
I like ham and steak and banana peppers and
Pepperoni.
onions and green
Pepperoni.
peppers and
Pepperoni. Pepperoni. Oh, I see. We're getting other trolls.
yes.
Yeah, it's too late. It's 10:17. We're not doing this. Either hit the subscribe button or go away. Amy says 2 months ago, Amber. Amber says, oh my gosh, I'm still squeaky clean new. Like a baby's butt. Amber says, outcast, fresh and clean. Outcast? You are no outcast. Robert says, hello guys. Hello, Robert. Nice to meet you. Are you going to be a troll or are you going to be an interesting person to get to know? Aaron says, so fresh and so clean. Zestfully clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Lady B says, Jake, am I worthy? Heart. Well, you're still here, or are you not? Let me see if you made the list. Yes. Schooler says, hello, Robert. Autism Smith. What's with the names, guys? Hello, everyone. How is everyone? I am new here. Yes, you are. Act accordingly. Lady B says, welcome, Robert. And Robert says, hello, Schooler. How are you today?
I think Robert is Tanner.
I do, too. I think they're all Tanner. Or some version. I'm doing great, Hooboo.
How about you?
I know. Lady B says, welcome, Austin. By the way, it is time for me to leave, so unless you're planning on making it quick, the bannings are going to start fast. Autism says, hello. Amber says, Lady B, you're beyond worthy. You are, in fact, on the list.
If you didn't know what I was talking about, Robert, then how do you know I was talking to you?
Correct.
If you weren't what I was saying.
Fab Daddy says 2 and 5, folks. Stay hydrated, warm and kind. 2 and 5, Fab Daddy. Nice to see you, my friend. Linda says September 20th, 2025, Amber. There you go. That's when you started. Way back in September.
Not that long ago.
Summer is fading fast. Wake me up when my time passes. Wake me up when September ends. I wish I could sing that. I forgot that was high. I can't do it. I would play it for you, but I can't sing it right now. So I could do it low. Summer is... It wouldn't work. Anyway. Robert says, beautiful day at Kroger. Oh, yeah? Did you buy groceries? Bill Bennett says, sounds good, LOL. The pizza?
Not Fab.
Autism says, I'd argue Walmart is better than Kroger. There wouldn't be an argument. You're correct.
I think that's Austin Smith, not Autism.
Okay. Well, it looks like autism to me.
It does, but it's Austin Smith if you look at it. AUSTINSMITH.
Yeah, I don't have very good vision.
I got you.
What's in your mug?
Coffee.
Coffee. And moonshine.
And cream.
Amber says, nothing, just used for YouTube. I only got the account for Untethered Live. Shrugs. Well, I'm honored, Amber. Thank you for that.
I did too, Amber. I did too. I only got my YouTube account because of Jake and Untethered Live.
Thank you very much for both of you.
I remember the night I joined this show for the first time.
Aaron says, and here we go. I remember that too. Amy says, it's my favorite pizza, Hawaiian pizza. Oh, no. No. Let's not talk about putting pineapples on pizza. That's wrong. You know it's wrong.
I don't like pineapple at all.
I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible. You can't do that. Amber says, have a wonderful night, Fab. Heart and prayers. Fab Daddy says, September 20th, 2025. Amber's account. Thank you, Fab Daddy. Linda says, hi, Robert, Austin, and Scootler. What do you call a guitar player that has a high sense of keen intellect? Telecastic. I am highly telecastic myself.
See? A-Ball knows.
A-Ball knows. I'm skipping pleasantries, by the way, so if you're new here and I'm not reading your chat, that's why, because you're not saying anything.
Let me know what number you end up stopping at.
Let me know where we're at, because I can't see. My chat jumped. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Linda says, good night, Fab. Fab says, newbie. Amy says, I saw that, Fab. Smiley, smiley. Aaron says, Amy, I saw it too. What did we see? Did I miss one? Oh, the message retracted? I didn't see it. What did it say? What did it say? What did it say? Fab Daddy says that auto-corrected me. Made me remove it. Amber says, hello, people saying hello. Roll call style. Amy says, waiting for Stream Elements to show me the new subscribers. Yeah, man, we're waiting too. If you guys are going to be here, you got to hit that subscribe button now. Come on now. There's 5 new people in here. Hit subscribe 5 times. Not one of you. All of you. No, you're not on the list yet, Robert. You got to hit that subscribe button, buddy. Amber says, Outcast, the group from Atlanta. It's a song. Okay. David says, Jake is a 1-ingredient pizza man. No menage a trois. No menage a trois. For him, no siree. No siree. There's a lot going on in that sentence. No menage a trois, no siree. No, I like pepperoni and cheese. I like coffee. I like cigarettes. I like pussy. Cats. A lot of cats. Don't like to mix things.
And a woman that can hold her breath for 3 minutes and has a flat spot on the top of her head.
Amen. Amber says, I can easily speak song lyrics. So can I. It's another favorite thing for me to do. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I am well versed. Robert says, you said Robert is Tanner. No, I said I think Robert is Tanner. And I'm probably right. Notice the qualifier in both of those sentences? Amy says, read the channel activities. Yes, do. Linda says, Austin account is from January 2025. A newbie. Great singing. That's horrible. Thank you, Schooler. My voice got damaged with COVID, and I've not been able to sing since. I've lost my ability to sing, so I'm just caterwauling. Go back and watch my old videos if you want to hear me sing. Matter of fact, for the ladies, while I'm getting through all of these pleasantries. VJ. No, wrong one, sorry. But yes, please do. This is me singing.
Moonlit skies and fireworks. People laugh, people flirt all night long.
Me too.
But I just stay.
Robert is cool. He's been here before. Okay. I stand corrected.
So I drove down to the local bar where people come in their fancy cars and play their games. But I just stay. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you.
Are you leaving me, Nugget?
I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand. You said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss. And I don't care what you say, I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away.
Yeah, baby. Amy, thank you for pointing that out, and that is why I have wrenches, because I can't keep up with all that, so thank you for making sure I knew that. And also, this is a song that I wrote and recorded. It's called Elizabeth, and I'm playing it because somebody said I sang nice and I didn't. This is me singing nice.
I was gonna say, if you cut that part, I'm gonna beat you.
No, I just paused it.
At that bar where we first met you,
I remember Amanda's first time, too. It was me.
smiled at me and my palms got wet, and you just looked away. But I just stayed. You said, been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt, and I ain't doing that no more. Yeah. There ain't no way. Oh, no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, and I just walked away. Just stay.
Real quick, all newcomers, you have been good. Nobody is kicking you out. Tanner got kicked out because he kept pushing the button when I asked him not to nicely 3 times. All of you are not in danger of getting kicked out. I'm just aggravated with newcomers right now in general. Forgive me for that. I am playing this song in your honor, and as long as you remain to be good, you will not get kicked out. Nobody is gunning for you.
But you looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you
Austin.
Not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth,
Amy, you've already won, honey.
you take my breath away.
What number you at?
And right now I'm at, oh, no, 1031. Austin jumped in and said, oh, no, too.
Mm-hmm.
Never had a guy do it, but thank you.
Yeah, you have had guys do it.
Shh.
Oh.
Bill Bennett says, I have been part of the family so long that I've memorized the song. Amen, brother. Thank you for that. Robert says, thank goodness. And Amanda says, LOL, right, Bill? And Robert says, yes, sir. Austin says, thank God, I was scared I was making people mad. No. Neither one of you guys have done anything wrong. I haven't seen you do anything that I would want you kicked out for. Was Elizabeth before COVID? Yeah, I wrote that song in 2001. Thereabouts. Somewhere in that area. I recorded that version of it about a month before my voice completely quit. I was actually having trouble recording that song. I had to record the high part like 3-4 times to get it, which is not like me. I'm a one-take kind of guy. I go in and do the thing, and that's it. But on this song, I had to do like 3 takes to get it because I kept cracking. And you can hear it. If you listen real close, you can hear my voice tremble a little bit in one of the high parts. I don't really like it, but I couldn't do any better, so I kept it. I was afraid I wouldn't get another shot at it, so I kept it. It might be the last song I ever record. Amanda says, yes, Aaron. And Aaron says, so this is what Jake sounded like before. I was actually better before. This is the last gasp of me being any kind of good. And now I just think it's over. I think that's the end. I don't think I can do it anymore. Unless, for some miracle, I heal. It don't seem to be getting any better, though. I've had no voice for over 2 years. I don't think it's coming back. Aaron says, smooth. I was really smooth 5 years ago. Amy says, gotta put my feet up. I'm exhausted. Glad it's Friday. Me too. Robert says, no. And Amanda says, rest, Amy.
Rest, Amy.
All we can do is pray. That's right, Robert.
Bottom of the chat.
That's all we do is pray.
Yep.
And I keep trying. You know, it ain't like I've give up. I'm just a realist. I don't think it's going to get any better. But I still play music. I still play the guitar, and I play bass, and I play drums and piano and things like that. So my music career is not over. Just being the man is over. You know, being the front guy, the guy that does all the singing, that's over. I have to make a new band now where I'm not the front. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. Especially if I run into some little hottie that can sing. There you go. Austin says, dang, Elizabeth is so good. I wonder what other hits you could have made. I've got about 2 albums worth of songs that are all good. And as I get to a place where I can sing or figure out a way to do it, I'll record them and be putting them out over the next year if my voice keeps healing enough to where I can use it. But I'll never be as good as I was. I know that. Amanda says, good night all. Or you say that.
Nighters all. See you tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Untethered Live for Politics.
Amen.
Much love, y'all.
Jake has an album. I do have an album. Would you like to have it? Hang on a second. Let me find it. Hang on. I'll give you a little gift tonight. If anybody can feed Jake, I appreciate it. I didn't even run a commercial tonight. All right, here we go.
That would be me, Robert.
What?
He said, who's talking other than you? I said, that would be me, Robert. I am Amanda the Bandhammer.
That's my other personality. I'm a ventriloquist.
I'm a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, apparently so. There it is. All right. I'm going to pin a link in the chat. This is the link to my album. It's on a Google Drive. If you go there, you can listen to it on the Google Drive, or you can download the album. It's yours. It's free. It costs you nothing. The only thing I ask is that if you listen to my music, listen to it with somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Let somebody else hear the music. This is a demo album for the purposes of getting hired. There are some original songs on there, but a lot of them are covers, and one of them is live. That's my band. That's what we sound like live. Amy says, Jake has an album. Linda says, I'm going to say goodnight. I have to be up early for the craft show tomorrow, and then we have to go to town for Christmas tree lighting and trolley ride tomorrow night. But I will be here tomorrow night. Love you all. Linda, God bless you, sweet lady. I got to get up early in the morning to go to the doctor. It's that time. We got to start figuring stuff out. Austin says, sound like a gold game plan, a solid game plan. It is. Amy says, I can sing. Sounds like cats being tortured and neutered. Me too.
Not Linda.
And Judy says, good night, Linda. And Robert says, all right. Scooter says, hearts. Amy says, a figment of his imagination.
That is not what that says.
What does it say?
Look at it again.
A fingerment. Uh-huh.
A fingerment of his imagination.
A fingerment. I got it.
LOL, Amy.
Debbie says, Amy, now Amanda and her peppermints make perfect sense. Uh-huh.
LOL, Debbie.
Amy says, ha ha ha, Debbie. You girls are just too much. All right. I love you all. It is 10:41. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Have a great night. I love each and every one of you. Go out into the world tomorrow and be nice to somebody. I promise you it'll change your life. Lady B says, Jake, what's going on? Praying for you. I hope the doctor goes well. It's the lungs or the voice. It's just a general checkup. I'm working on getting disability, so I have to go to a bunch of doctors. So they're just doing testing. But thank you for asking, and I'm sure they'll figure something out. Aaron says, do you have tapes of the 5 years ago, too? I do. I do have tapes. And I've got a lot of video. I don't know how I could get it online. I'd have to buy a tape player, like one of those tape decks that have the aux outs that I could hook up to my computer, and I've got the machinery to get it over here. I just have to digitize it.
Yes, Robert. Tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow's political.
Robert says, good night. Amy says, good night. Everyone be safe out there. Kevin says, good night, everyone. Kevin, nice to see you, brother. Aaron says, sorry for misunderstanding, Robert. No problem. Amy says, hi, Kevin. I didn't see you. He's been lurking in the background. I thought he was gone, too. And Robert says, you streaming tomorrow? Yes. 5 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 8:30. Judy says, bye, Kevin. Robert says, okay. And Debbie says, Amy, Kevin was in the basement. Lady B says, good night, Robert. See you soon, heart. Schooler says, night, brother. Schooler, nice to see you. Amy says, every night but Tuesday and Thursday. Schooler says.
That's a salute.
Yeah, that's why I went.
I didn't see you. My video's delayed from my sound.
Austin says, good night, everybody. Good night, Austin. Lady B says, good night, Scoot. And Amy says, night, y'all. All right. Thank you for watching.
Good night, everybody.